Everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and these are your special 11/11 portal readings. I'm going to begin with Aries and work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be pinned to the comment section. Please keep in mind that I have set the intentions of this reading to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. You're welcome to look at, one of those placements or several of them, or maybe even another placement that you usually follow. If you're not sure what your placements are, you're welcome to look at that pinned comment in the comment section where you'll find the timestamps. That's where you'll also find a link to a website where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that and then come back here and just click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. As always, keep in mind, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means it's intended for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. With all that said, let's begin. Excuse me for coughing. Let's begin with Aries. Hello, Aries. Let's see what your messages are, my love, for the 11/11 portal. Your topic will be change. So there's some type of situation, environment, or connection in your life that is requiring you to change, or this could also be like a pattern or habit that you may have to change as well. So tell me more about change here for the Aries collective and all Aries placements. What do they need to know about change? Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So I believe you know this. This is the truth to you, or you may not have clarity on how to change what it is that you need to change, but you do know that something needs to change. Let me have 4 cards on this, please, for Aries. Please and thank you. We have the Devil. Oof. The Queen of Swords. The Lovers in the reverse. And the Nine of Wands. So remember I had said you might need to change a situation, environment, or a connection, but then I said it could also be a habit or a pattern, and that's what we see represented here in this Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, I have 7 of Wands to the Death card, to the Chariot, and then I have a Page of Swords, to a Page of Wands, and an 8 of Wands. I'm going to take this too, the Strength card. So Aries, there clearly is some type of toxic pattern in your life. I'm not sure if the connection itself is toxic. Only you know that because it's different for all of you. This relationship could be with a Queen of Swords, which could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I also have Gemini here in the Lovers card. I have Scorpio in the Death card and Cancer energy in the Chariot, as well as Leo in the Strength. But just take those signs if and only if they resonate with you. If not, this message could still very well be yours. I'm not sure if the relationship itself is toxic, like I was saying, but I do know that it's imbalanced, whether this is a platonic connection for you or a romantic one. I'm inclined to feel that it's a romantic one because the Lovers card came out in the reverse. If it was another type of soul connection, usually then I get something like the Two of Cups in the reverse. But I feel like this is a love partnership for many of you. Maybe not for all, but for many of you. I see you as defending the want or need for wanting to transform the connection. So clearly you are aware of these patterns. I don't know if it's something that only you engage in creating, or if it's you and this person. Like it could be a little bit of both of you that have this pattern. Let's see what the pattern is. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands, this pattern for Aries and their person or this person. Let's get one more shuffle. Thank you. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, to the Judgment card in the upright, to the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Magician to the Moon. Oh boy. Well, to be quite honest with you, one of you seems to be non-committal to this relationship. That doesn't mean that whoever's non-committal doesn't love the other. So that's not what I'm saying, cross-watcher. And that's not what I'm saying to you, Aries. What I'm saying is someone here is I mean, you could call it failing to make the judgment call, but whatever it is, there's an individual here who, yeah, I guess in some way, they're making the judgment call to be single, like in the Hermit energy, as opposed to being committal, right? The committal card would be like a King of Pentacles in the upright. That is someone who's now investing for the long run in a connection. So I'm not sure if this is you, Aries. For some of you, it could be you. For others of you, it's your person. But there is someone here who kind of has made the judgment call that instead of being committed, they would rather be more singular in this connection. So clearly there's some type of toxic pattern here concerning that. I don't know if one person is putting pressure on the other, but I feel like that is the root of the imbalance here in this connection. Let me see if you are the Seven of Wands energy there. Upright, yes. Reversal, no. Is Aries the Seven of Wands energy? Yeah, it's you, Six of Cups. So unbeknownst to you, because I don't, and again, might not apply to every Aries. So if you're sitting there saying, hell no, it's not me, then it's your counterpart. But the way the card came up, I do feel this is a soulmate, soul bond connection for you, but I do feel like it's a love partnership more specifically. It looks like it's you who actually wants to transform this connection. I do see you rushing in to whoever this individual is, wanting to have this conversation with that Page of Swords. And I have the Page of Wands, which is, and then the Eight of Wands, which is more communication. So I feel like you're looking to, I think it's going to take you a lot of strength. I don't know if this person has maybe gone a bit cold on you, because the Queen of Swords can be a cold energy, but it does look here like there's one person who is more committed to the long-term goals of the relationship than the other. There's clearly some type of communication or disagreements which keep occurring as a pattern in this connection. There is a desire here by one of the parties to want to transform the connection. I do feel that one of you is traveling to the other and taking all the strength they have and being a bit defensive. But I feel like this is more like, I want to defend this connection and I want to defend the transformation of this connection. So for some of you, it's you. And for others of you, it's, it's your person. Let's see what the most likely outcome is here, because this is all clarifying this change card for you. So this is something that maybe today you became aware of, or maybe in the, over the course of like the last few days, or maybe if it hasn't happened yet, this very well could all take place within the next day or two. So what is the most likely outcome here for Aries with this situation? Most likely outcome for Aries. One more shuffle. Thank you. Most likely outcome. Wow, we have the Emperor in the upright, the Two of Swords in the upright, and the Three of Pentacles. Well, bottom of the deck is the World card to the Eight of Swords to the Fool card. So I do feel that at the end of the day, it's most likely going to be you, but, because the Emperor is Aries energy. But again, if you feel like it's not you, then okay, it's your person. Whoever's hopping in the Chariot, because the Chariot is run by an Empress or Emperor. And now I have the Chariot on the table as well as the Emperor. So whoever's resonating as the Emperor energy, whether they're in Aries or not, appears to be hopping in that Chariot and making the decision to want to work on this connection. It's almost like whoever's doing this wants to put an end to the Eight of Swords, meaning the thinking the negative thoughts, or maybe thinking they don't want to be non-committal. I don't know. Someone's taking a risk here. Someone is being very strategic and stealth-like to take a risk here. And I feel like these are all, like this is occurring all within the next couple of days, because for me, in terms of timing, I see death, and that's, transformative energy. That could be quite a long span of time, right, to transform a connection. But when I see Chariot, it's like someone's literally getting in a vehicle or calling someone or texting someone, because the Chariot is being all clarified by communication cards. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands. So I feel like, whoever's either hopping on that Chariot or hopping on the phone to make this rapid communication, I feel like they want to put an end to the worry, an end to the troubles, and take a risk to try to transform this connection. Very slowly at first, Three of Pentacles, but it looks like there's some type of verbal exchange here of, I want to say, the individual who was non-committal. telling the other one, I want to work on this connection. I don't want to lose this connection. I'm willing to fight for it, and I'm willing to defend it. So I would say this is pretty eminent, probably within like the next day or two, for those of you who are resonating with this message. So let's get you some other cards. I love now that I have sorted out my tarot just a little bit easier, so I don't have to reuse decks for all of the readings. You each now all have your own individual decks, but let's get you a Moonology card and also a Mind Info card. Additional message for Aries now. Additional message for Aries. One more shuffle. Thank you. Believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your head to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. Bottom of the deck, ask for help. If you're being asked to request help, you're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. So if this is you, Aries, I feel like the day that you see this is the day that you should be reaching out to this person. If it is you who wants to save the connection, I feel like this person will be receptive to hearing from you. Let's get you a Moonology card now, my love. Moonology card for Aries before we close out this reading. One Moonology card, please, and thank you. Your Moonology card, my dear. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So that's what I have for you, Aries. That's your 1111 portal message. It looks like you have the opportunity or ability to change a connection in your life, one that appears you know has some value to you, but is currently in the reverse, I want to say, or off balance due to a commitment issue, but it does look like it's within your control or power to change that relationship and restabilize it. So it'll be completely up to you if you want to make that change. That's what I have for you, my love. If you like this message and it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Aries, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your 1111 message is, my love. You have surprise. Okay, tell us more about this surprise for the Taurian collective. This could be a surprise message, a surprise visit, surprise information. Clearly something you were not expecting. So whatever it is, news, communication, an offer, looks like it's catching you by surprise. Tell us more about surprise here for the Taurian collective. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. I think whatever it is might either make you happy or lead you to happiness. Tell me more about this surprise for the Taurian collective. What does Taurus need to know about surprise? One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by Queen of Pentacles. Well, I think you will be in your glory. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Death card. And we have the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have the Empress to Two of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. Taurus, I think it's you giving this surprise, and I don't think the person receiving it is realizing what you're about to do. Not for every Taurus, okay, cross watcher, but I have a Taurus here who has long been sitting evaluating with the Seven of Pentacles underlining energy here, evaluating a situation, environment, and their connection in their life, trying to figure out if they want to continue investing in it. This is my Is the Juice Worth the Squeeze card, particularly in the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, which this tarot deck that I use for Taurus for all of your readings actually has the same image depiction on it as the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. So this is you. I mean, look at you here looking at this, because if you've ever noticed in the Seven of Pentacles, there's actually only 6 pentacles in the tree because there's one at this person's foot, right? This is basically what they've planted in the ground. And now they're looking at the 6 here on the tree and they're like, well, is this ever going to get to the 10 of Pentacles? Do I want to keep watering this? Do I want to keep investing in whatever this is? And that's the same way here that this queen, which is you, whether you're masculine or feminine, looking at that pentacle and saying, I don't know if I want to keep investing pentacles in whatever this is. Pentacles could be time, money, love, your talent, you know, whatever this is for you. I don't know what it is for you, but I know that you're not sure if you want to keep investing in it because I have the Four of Cups card, and that's not a yes and it's not a no, particularly again in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck or any tarot deck that uses that same imagery. I get the same message. So it's not a yes or a no, it's a contemplation. And your contemplation here is, do I want to end it once and for all, or do I want to transform or attempt to transform whatever this is? I think whoever this individual is, there's been a lot of verbal, oh, I just heard abuse. I'm not sure. Maybe for one of you. I feel like it's more like verbal conflict. It's like fighting, arguing, squabbling. I also think for some of you, you're just internally conflicted on what you want to do. I think you're rising ever slowly. This is what you don't see, coming into your power here as the Empress, again, whether you're masculine or feminine, but again, you're like going back and forth, almost like a seesaw. I feel like on a Monday, this is a yes, I want to keep this situation, environment, or connection. And then I think by Monday night or Tuesday, you're a no. Sometimes you could fluctuate several times in a day. That's just the energy I'm picking up off of this card. You could be dealing here with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Scorpio on the table. I have another Taurus, possibly a Libra, or I have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So again, they're just sign placements and it's a very small spread. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords here. I feel like after a period of time of contemplation, now for some of you, this could be going on for the last 2 years or up to 2 years with that Two of Pentacles card. I'm getting the feeling, though, that you're cutting someone out eventually. Eventually. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords, because I feel like this is you turning your back on this hostile environment that you no longer want to invest in. But tell me more about the Queen of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Yeah. Three of Cups, the Strength card, and the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a friendship, or this could be someone you're friend zoning. I think you're still a little confused about it because the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups and Seven of Cups talks about confusion, delusion. So I think that you're still trying to gather the strength here to decide whether or not you want to cut this connection out or this person out. What I do see you doing, though, is very decisively making the decision to begin investing in yourself as well as in somewhere else. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and then I have the Nine of Cups. So pouring more into yourself and possibly pouring into another connection. You have Page of Pentacles in the reverse. That is bad news. I feel like it's bad news for whoever is getting this surprise. And at first I thought you were receiving a gift, Taurus, so I was really excited for you. But I think what you're doing here is you're going to gift yourself freedom. It looks like at the very least, you're going to withdraw from whatever or whomever this is and pour more into yourself. And I like this for you. And I feel like although it's taking you a lot of strength to do it, it'll actually be a celebration for you, almost like a relief when you actually start doing it. Let's see if we could find out who's getting this surprise. Who's getting this surprise from Taurus? I think, Taurus, the surprise here also is you're surprising yourself that you have the strength to do this, to pour into yourself. Tell me more about who's receiving this surprise from Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Nine of Wands in the upright, the King of Pentacles. This could be a spouse. It could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And Six of Pentacles, Taurus, I think it's someone who maybe breadcrumbed you or didn't invest in you enough. Someone who maybe, you know, when I see Six of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, sometimes that could be someone who's cheap. I mean, this could be a boss who didn't give you the raise or promotion that you felt that you deserved. And maybe it's because you're looking at them like they're cheap, right? Or we have the holidays coming up. This could be the boss that every holiday gives you like the lowest amount that they can give you, which is still an insult. And it's a pattern for this person. So whether they're not investing in you because it's a boss and it's like monetarily, or this is a spouse or a partner or a lover. Although I don't have a lot of indication of love, but I do have that Four of Cups to the Three of Cups there. Whoever it is, it's someone who does not invest in you with equal give and take or equal reciprocity. And you've been sitting in this for a good minute, like I said, for some of you up to 2 years, trying to debate whether or not you want to stay in this connection. I do think that your final determination is, until you can solidify the answer, you're just going to invest more in yourself. And for some of you, that's going to begin this week. So that's what I have for you, Taurus, and all Taurus placements, plus the cross watcher. Sorry about that. But look, this is a new chapter for you, Taurus. And I have the Seven of Swords to the Seven of Wands behind that. And then the Ace of Cups. I do think you're pouring into yourself more. This could be something you're doing in a strategic, stealth-like way to set yourself up for your next life, your next job, whatever it is that you're leaving. I think you're defending your peace here. I think you're defending your security here. I think for some of you, you're defending your pentacles. But I also think that this also could be because perhaps the individual that you're dealing with here, you find them to be Seven of Swords behavior, lying, sneaky, deceptive, non-committal, you name it, gaslighting. The worst you can think of in the Seven of Swords, that's on that sliding scale, what that is for you. So yeah, Taurus, for some of you may be doing this in a strategic-like way, but at least for now, I think the surprise for yourself is, Taurus, you've come to the realization that you are worth the love that you give to others. And it looks like starting this week, particularly between this 11/11 portal and the full moon in your sign on the 15th, yeah, I think this is going to come as a big shock to someone when you don't invest in them as much as you used to, because you're going to begin investing in yourself. So good for you, Taurus. I'm really proud of you for that. Let's get you a mind info card. Wow, that came out fast. Lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are things, there are hard things happening. And no, it's not always easy to be here on Earth. But you can always find time to laugh and be silly and have fun with yourself. It's important for you to do so. I really think that's what you're going to do. I think your bottom of the deck is miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. I think for a lot of you, Taurus, the miracle here is you're finally deciding to pour into yourself. I like that message a lot. Laugh, be silly, and have fun. I think that's exactly what you're going to do. Let's get you a Moonology card now, please, for the Taurian Collective to close out this message. One more shuffle. Thank you. Taurus, void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. I want to get a bottom card for you to clarify that further. Step out of your comfort zone. North node. Yes, Taurus, I think nothing will come of this situation if you continue to pour into a particular situation, environment, or connection that does not give back to you the equal reciprocity that you desire, that any human being desires, right, and should have. So, yeah, I think if you continue doing what you've been doing, nothing will come of the situation. I think if you can step out of your comfort zone and learn to give to yourself the way you've given to others or to whomever that other person is, then yeah, I think it's a game changer for yourself, Taurus. I think that you kind of go from Queen of Pentacles energy to the Empress or Emperor. Take it how it resonates. I don't read body parts. But good for you, Taurus, my love. That is your 11/11 portal message. If you like that message and you wish to claim part or all of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Taurus, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini Twin Gang. Let's see what our 11/11 portal message will be. Problem. Every Gemini went, yeah, no duh. Let's see. Tell me more about this problem that the Gemini Collective needs to contend with, deal with, solve. Tell me more about this problem. I just felt someone say, we don't have all day. I think someone watching this saying, we don't have all day. Tell me about the problem that Gemini needs to contend with, please, for this 11/11 portal. Okay. I think that's enough shuffling. You have a new deck moving forward, Gemini. I hope you like it. I love the deck, so let's see. Tell me more about this problem for the Gemini collective. Tell me more about this problem. One more shuffle. Thank you. Gemini, we have the Six of Cups in the upright, the Two of Pentacles in the upright, the Four of Cups in the upright, and the Ten of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Fool. Oh boy, to the Ace of Pentacles. Gemini, I think there's a problem here with a soulmate, soul bond connection in your life. I feel like there's a problem here in this connection. It's become way too burdensome for you, Gemini. You're either juggling this person with someone else, or they're juggling you with this Two of Wands energy, or, I'm sorry, Two of Pentacles energy, or you are juggling, trying to decide whether or not you want to continue giving to this connection. I feel like some of you feel rejected by this person. The Four of Cups card isn't a yes card or a no card. It's a maybe. I think you feel like this person is not accepting your love, or accepting your love offer, or maybe accepting your apology. The Nine of Cups card in the reverse tells me, Gemini, that right now you are in the mode of being selfish. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just think, you know, I have Nine of Cups in reverse to Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you no longer want to invest in this connection, which is sad because it is some kind of soulmate, soul bond connection. But I feel like you, with that Fool card being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, I think you're going to take a chance to have a whole new beginning on your own. Invest in yourself for a while. Bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Wands to the Six of Swords. I think you are moving away energetically, possibly physically, from a non-committal energy here with this Knight of Wands here. And then I have the Page of Pentacles, which delivers the Ace of Pentacles. So I do think, Gemini, that you are walking away from this individual. I think you're throwing your hands up, and whomever this is, this could be a friend, a family member, or a lover. Let's see if we can find out who it is. A little bit more description, please, on the Six of Cups. Who is the Six of Cups to Gemini? Who is the Six of Cups to Gemini? One more shuffle. I love the imagery on these cards. The Six of Swords. It's someone that you are, it's someone who is, look at that face. Now, I'm saying he because there's a man on the card, but could be a woman. Look how this person is almost smirking while you're in the boat leaving. Isn't that interesting? There's the Knight of Wands again, the non-committal energy. I see the Knight of Swords. This person's coming after you, Gemini. Okay, so I asked who the Six of Cups is, right? It's the person watching you leave in the boat, and look literally what the next thing is. The Knight of Wands in the boat with a lab. I don't know if this person has a dog or has a Labrador or a blonde colored dog. Just take that as a small side note message. Or this person could have a motorcycle. Either way, Gemini, it looks like they are literally running after you. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords here, the two fastest knights in tarot. So whoever it is, Two of Wands, they're at a crossroads. Three of Cups, they're making the decision to come after you for some type of reconciliation and in an effort to bring balance to the connection. Let's give you an idea how this all plays out. Because Gemini is just like, I'm done. I'm not investing. I'm going to be selfish for once in my life. I'm not investing. I'm going to invest in something new. First, let's find out, Gemini, what are you investing in? The Ace of Pentacles for me has two different messages for me when I see it. The aces I always see as investing in self, because you have to be able to invest in yourself, right, before you can invest in something or someone else. But then I also can see the Ace of Pentacles as an opportunity, one that either you create for yourself or you find somewhere else or is offered to you. So I see you taking a risk on an opportunity. I just want to see if it's an opportunity you're creating for yourself or if it's an opportunity coming from the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords character, okay? And let me give you some signs before I go further. You could be dealing with another Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius. I have Aries, Leo, Sag, and I have Aries here again. But it's a small spread, so don't get too hung up on those signs if they don't resonate. What is this new beginning for Gemini? I love the imagery on this deck. I'm so glad I picked it out for you. I ordered a bunch of new ones, and I really sat with all of them, and I don't know why this one called out Gemini. So why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Which, by the way, is a sunflower. Maybe some of you like sunflowers. What is the Ace of Pentacles? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the moon. So you could be receiving whatever this offer is, whether you're creating it for yourself or it's coming from this person, on or around Friday, November 15th with that full moon. So that's a timing card. Knight of Cups. So you have night, night, night. So it is coming from that individual, okay? And the Magician. Could be another Gemini or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, or a Cancer with the moon as well. Take it how it resonates. This is someone who is, I think they're about to use all the tools in the tool shed, so to speak, or in the toolbox to make you this offer. Now, I don't know what the offer is. It appears to be solid, but then it was clarified by the Knight of Cups. So I think it's a solid apology. That's what it looks like, or a solid love offer. It is a past person, so for those of you who don't want the past person, I'm sorry. Remember, it could also be a platonic connection, so it could be a friend you haven't spoken to in 5 years, you know. And consequently, I actually did have one pop up about a week or two ago. I was shocked. I hadn't heard from her in a couple of years, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning total. I thought at first she was like drunk texting me, and then part of me was actually happy to hear from her because we had a really good friendship, and then it just kind of went to poo. So, you know, don't automatically think it's love. When I say soulmates come in all shapes and sizes. So it doesn't have to be a lover. For some of you, it is though. Okay. So this person, we have the Knight. Now, if you've seen my readings before, you know that I look at what's on the table and what's not on the table. And what's not on the table is the Knight of Pentacles. So you're getting communication. This person's going to use some sex appeal, and you have an apology, which is a solid one. But you don't actually have investment in you. Just keep that in mind. I don't know if that was part of the problem here with the rejection and it became too burdensome, so you decided to no longer invest. I don't know. You know your own individual stories here, but Page of Swords, Five of Wands, clearly there was some type of argument or disagreement here. So let's see what's the most likely outcome for Gemini with this individual. What is the most likely outcome for Gemini? One more shuffle. Thank you. Most likely outcome, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Star card. This is a very different Seven of Swords here in this deck. I think you're going to hold back, Gemini. I think you're going to be Two of Swords in decision mode, unable to say yes or no. I think your intuition is thrown a bit off on this one, and you're typically a highly intuitive sign, but I feel like your intuition is thrown off on this one. So instead, you're going to hold back with the Four of Pentacles card, and instead, I believe you're going to move in a stealth and strategic like way because you're not sure if this person is being sly and slick or genuine. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords here for Gemini. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Swords is clarified by Three of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Star in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. Gemini, I think it's you. I think you're angry. I don't know what transpired here. I think you're angry. I think you're trying to heal. I think if you were waiting for this person, you're no longer waiting for them. The Three of Wands is in the reverse. I think this is you being sneaky, if that's what you want to call it, or deceptive, because I just think you've just changed your tune. So there's no decision. You're holding back. You're going to move in a stealth and strategic-like way. In the interim, pour into yourself and heal. And I think you're angry. Queen of Wands in the reverse can be nasty, hot-tempered, jealous. It's the life of the party queen, but in the reverse, it's It's a queen that's ready to torch the world. So I don't know if this has happened for some of you yet, for some of us, or if it's about to, but I feel like, oh yeah, you're making a judgment call, Gemini. I think you're walking away. Judgment to the 8 of Cups and an Ace of Wands. There is a whole new beginning here for you, Gemini. 3 of Swords. I think it comes with some heartbreak. And remember, cross-watcher, this is just a snapshot in this moment of time, right? Things can change. Time is fluid. Energy is fluid. But I feel like for right now, the problem, Gemini, isn't so much that you had a problem with this person. I think this person has a problem. Because even though you are showing up as the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it's still a queen. And this person consistently shows up as a knight. And so there's a hierarchical, hate to say it, kind of a difference between you and them. A lot of you are making the judgment call to walk away from this individual. What does this individual do when Gemini walks away? What does this individual do when Gemini walks away? One more shuffle. Thank you. 5 of Wands in the upright. Page of Swords in the upright. Page of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups, Temperance, the Lovers. I don't know if this was a third-party situation. I feel like this person attempts to fight for you, but it's done in a very immature way. Page level. I mean, now they've reduced themselves from knight to page. So maybe some text messages, possibly a phone call. But the Page of Cups is in the reverse. So it's almost like the love offer you receive. Why is the Page of Cups in the reverse? I feel like that's very immature energy. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? I almost feel like they go to give you the offer and you're like, I don't know, and they take it back. That's what I mean by immature energy. My Lord. Tell me more about the Page of Cups in reverse, please, and thank you. Yeah, the Hermit in the reverse. This person basically takes it back. 9 of Swords and 5 of Cups. Oh, yeah. This person is in deep regret, or they will be at the time that this all plays out. Deep regret and remorse. For what happened here. I don't know what transpired here. I just know that there's a problem in this soulmate soul bond connection. You felt rejected. You have turned quote unquote selfish and have decided to no longer invest in this connection. You're taking a chance to have a whole new beginning elsewhere. This person is manifesting you back. You can expect to hear from them by the full moon in Taurus on the 15th. I do believe there's a solid apology. This person could be commuting to you. I do feel like this person tries to chase you down. I just think because the problem here clearly is what do we not see on the table? Pentacles. The only pentacles on the table is your brand new beginning. The fact that you're no longer investing pentacles in them, and the 4 pentacles you're holding back. There's no pentacle energy from them. So maybe the problem here was a lack of commitment on their part because they did show up twice as a Knight of Wands. I don't know. But I feel like without that commitment, Gemini is out. Out for good. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Gemini, you have a soulmate connection. That possibly leads to marriage on your path. You literally cannot make this up. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. I don't believe it's this person because that's a king. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I feel like your problem here is resolved by you having a new beginning. Elsewhere, I think it leads you to a divine counterpart. I do think the problem for this person is they're losing you. Sorry, cross-watcher. Let's see. Let's get a mind info card. And remember, like I'm a Gemini sun. If you feel like that's not your message, you don't have to claim it, okay? Let's get you a mind info card now, please, for the Gemini Collective. And you can always check one of your other placements, right? It's like Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. One more shuffle here for Gemini. Thank you. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. We did see the Temperance card there once or twice. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. I like that for you, Gemmies. So have some patience, Gem. Oh, well, I guess this really was the card at the bottom of the deck, wasn't it? Allow.
You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up again. Okay, maybe for some of you, if this happened in the past and this person's now coming forward and you're still like you're rejecting them, maybe it's time for you to open up your heart to love and meet that King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy that we saw there for you. Again, only if you're ready to date again. Let's get you a Moonology card, please, now for the Gemini Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Gemini, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries, I don't know. But it looks like, again, on or before that full moon. I know it's a full moon in Taurus, but bottom of the deck is time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So I do think there's a fiery climax approaches. I didn't really get any feeling here that there would be an argument. I just feel like this person will fight for you between now and the full moon. So take all those messages, how they resonate to you. That's what I have for you, Gemini, for your 11/11 portal reading. If you like that message and you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Gemmies, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what your 11/11 portal message is. This will surround focus. You are being asked to focus on something. You have a new deck also. Well, it's not new. I've had it, but it's the first time I'm using it for your collective reading. So tell me more about focus here for the Cancerian collective. What do you need to focus on, my dear? Looks like you need to focus on something. What does Cancer need to focus on? What does Cancer need to focus on? One more shuffle. Thank you. What do you need to focus on, my love? The Ten of Swords in the upright. The Judgment card in the upright. The Fool in the upright. Your brand new beginning. And the Nine of Wands in the upright. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in the upright, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and the Six of Cups in the upright. And then I do have a Knight of Wands to the Knight of Swords, and then the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress. I always say the Nine of Pentacles is the junior Empress, and you have both here. So, quick message for some of you. If you are of child rearing or childbearing years, I would be careful if you don't want to get pregnant. You very well could become pregnant this week or impregnate someone. So just keep that in mind, because you very well could go from, I don't want to say single, but Nine of Pentacles, typically childless, to Empress, which is the card of fertility. So just keep that in mind. I think what you need to focus on here is your new beginning. The Ten of Wands, something clearly painful has come to an end. The burdens that you have once carried and endured are being lifted one by one off of your back, off of your heart. I feel like this was a judgment call made by the divine. Sometimes we don't leave certain situations, environments, or connections, and the divine keeps hitting us with one tower moment after another, kind of like, it's like the slap to the head, like, come on, dummy. Not that it would call you dummy, not that you are a dummy, but you know what I mean. It's kind of like, come on, let's go. Like, how many times do you have to endure this heartache before you realize this is not for me? So whether you're leaving this behind because you decided this is the time to do it, or if you kind of were forced out of whatever this is because it was done in divine timing, either way, there was a judgment call here made. For some of you, this was like a mercy, like a mercy ending, but it was in order to push you to a new beginning. I like the Nine of Wands card in this particular deck because she's holding the Ace of Wands and she's on a beach side, and it always reminds me of it's so different because, like, she's not all bandaged up and tattered. It's like, in the typical Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, the Nine of Wands is an individual who, like, every day gets back up on the battlefield. They don't win or lose, but they just keep trying to win. This is more of a card of victory for me, right? She's not so tattered. She's actually really nicely dressed. She's wearing sandals and she's on the beach. And I feel like you have survived. You have survived something very hurtful, very burdensome, and very traumatic. And instead of focusing on the loss, Your portal message is to focus on your new beginning, your passionate new beginning, or at least they want you to have passion, Ace of Wands, when it comes to your new beginning. The Knight of Pentacles says you don't have to rush anything, but you do need to start living like for the now, for the present. Some of you with this Six of Cups card, interesting, Six of Cups to the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Wands. I feel like some of you want to rush back. If this was a connection that ended, I'm getting a couple different messages here. For one, I think some of you want to rush back to this soulmate connection. For others of you, this soulmate connection wants to run back towards you. I feel like your primary focus here should be about taking care of yourself. Nine of Pentacles. It's a little bit of a selfish energy, but it's someone who, I don't really need a person. I want a partner, but I don't need them. So I think your focus here is to become more independent at this time, financially, spiritually, emotionally, and then to birth yourself a new life. If that person can catch up, that's great. But by the time they catch up to you, they need to be an emperor, because this entire situation is elevating you to Empress. So if they show up as a Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords, by the time you get to this stage of healing and birthing your new life, I don't even think you're going to want them. Even if right now you're watching this and you're like, that's not true, Jen. Yes, it is. Because, and take it from someone who went through it. Not that I'm an Empress, but when you start to restructure your life as a single person and then the Knights come back, it's not that you think you're better than them. I don't know how to word this without sounding obnoxious. It's not that you're better than them. It's that they're not good enough for you. There's no other way for me to say it. I'm sorry, cross-watcher. And you might not be there yet, because you might still, this might be your message like, hey, don't get so lost in the soup of the nostalgia. You need to focus on this new beginning and not run after this other person or accept this other person when they come back. Now, you have the divine gift of free will. You could do either, run back towards them or accept them when they return. But if that's the case, then it delays you from becoming truly independent of the connection and then leveling up to Empress or Emperor, whether you're masculine or feminine. So, yeah, see, I have Hangman to the Chariot. It's time for you to focus on your new beginning. Like, I think you, and you don't have to, right? But this was an awakening for you with the Hangman. I don't know how bad that burn was for you, but I just think you're on the precipice of birthing an entirely new life for yourself. Most likely outcome here for Cancer who stays on path and focuses on this new life. What is the most likely outcome for Cancer? One more shuffle. Thank you. Most likely outcome, Knight of Cups in the upright. That person or someone like them comes back. Ace of Swords, and I don't think you want to hear it. Look, it's like in one ear, out the other. That's what I always think about when I see this. Like, I don't, in one ear, out the other. And the Magician. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. You have elevated. Yeah, by the time this person catches up to you, they're still a knight. It's obvious from the depictions here on the cards. Like, you turn your back to this person. It literally, it's like it goes right through you, is the feeling I'm getting. You're manifesting something greater. What is the Cancerian collective? This person might show up with roses here. I just don't think it's good enough by the time they show up. Or again, if it's the same lesson, different meat suit, I still see you turning your back to it. What is the Cancer collective manifesting? What are they manifesting? One more shuffle. Thank you. What are you manifesting? A King of Swords. Well, at least it's a level up from the Knight. Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So maybe you're not as obnoxious as I am. Maybe you're not waiting for the Emperor, and that's okay. But what you are manifesting is someone who, and they don't have to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Taurus, but what you want is someone who can communicate to you like the King of Swords in a very effective way, that they want to invest in the connection. Because the Seven of Pentacles in this card is someone who's actually nurturing this plant. It's a very different depiction than the typical Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, where it's like, oh, do I want to invest in this? No, this person is like gently nurturing this plant. All seven pentacles are in the ground. This person has wholeheartedly invested all they have in this plant. And I think what you're manifesting, whether it's a past person or someone new, someone who will communicate to you that they're all in. And I think you want someone who is in it for the long run with the Hierophant card. So willing to invest in you in the long run and not being afraid to effectively and consistently communicate that with you. So you're not obnoxious. You're not looking for an emperor, right? You're not even looking for a King of Pentacles. You just want someone to say to you, I love you and I'm in it for the long run. And I don't think you're asking for much. Is this individual headed their way? I think that's beautiful. I almost cried over that. You got me in my feels, Cancer. Tell me more about this manifestation for Cancer, the outcome of this manifestation. One more shuffle. I'm going to do another shuffle on that one. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Two of Cups. You do then have a soulmate come in. I love this for you. King of Cups. You do have someone that comes in. It is a soulmate, soul bond connection. It's someone who's very emotionally balanced. This is a nurturer. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also had Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is someone who is leaving another connection like the same time you're leaving this one. You're both on par because I have Two of Cups to the Five of Cups to the King of Cups. So I'm going to give you two different messages here. For those of you who want it to be a past person, it is a past person, okay? For those of you who don't want a past person, it's a new person. And the Two Cups that are standing is the Two Cups represented here in the Two of Cups. So it's like they're offering you their cup and you're offering them your cup. So it's mutual, like it's equal reciprocity here when it comes to love as well as communication. So I want to say whatever you're manifesting is what you will receive. Oh, yeah. Whatever you're manifesting is what you receive. So that's entirely, up to you. Some of you manifesting the past. Some of you want someone completely new. It is someone, though, who will tell you that they're in it for the long run and for a higher level of commitment, which I think is really what most of you wanted. So that's what you need to focus on. Focus on your new life. Focus on creating new opportunities for yourself, and also focus on your manifestations. I just saw the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there he is. So whether it's a past person that comes back and levels up, or if it's an entirely new person, just keep focusing on your manifestation skills there, my dear, as well as your new beginning. Let's get you a mind info card now, please, for the Cancerian Collective. Final message here for them. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Yes, celebrate your big and little wins and check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. So when you're thinking of this past person, and not with rose-colored glasses or nostalgia, but when you're thinking about all the times they crushed your soul, all the times they didn't say the words that you needed to hear, how did that make you feel? I think that will refocus you into your new beginning. I don't know why, but I feel like someone needed to hear that. Let's get a Moonology card now, please. This will be your final message here before we close out your reading. Final message for the Cancerian Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. And we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I love that for you. And the bottom of the deck, meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. That's what I have for you, my love. That is your 11/11 portal message. Whatever you do, make sure you focus on your brand new beginning as well as your manifestation. That's what I have for you, my dear. If you'd like to claim all or part of this message, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Cancer, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's see what your 11/11 portal message is. We have decision. Okie dokie. I'm working with a new deck this time around for you. So tell me more about decision for the Leo Collective. I just saw the Ten of Swords card. Now the Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. Could be some internal conflict here regarding housing, or maybe the sharing or buying of a dwelling. Tell me a little bit more about this decision that Leo needs to make. Tell me more about this decision for Leo. One more shuffle. Thank you. Leo, this is being, wow, that Four of Wands card showed itself again. Four of Wands in the upright. Ace of Swords in the upright. Seven of Swords in the upright. Well, I don't really like that. Seven of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, my dear, we have Queen of Wands in the upright. Nine of Cups in the upright. And Page of Swords in the upright. Wow, to the Ten of Pentacles. I'm even going to take this. King of Wands. I want to know what the Seven of Swords behavior is. It looks here like I have two messages here, okay? For some of you, or I want to say like group one of Leos, I feel like there's a decision you have to make here when it comes to your home, whether this is in regards to moving for some of you, for others of you inquiring on a new residence. For some of you, you share a residence with someone you don't particularly trust. Could be a family member with the Ten of Pentacles. You may be deciding to go out on your own with that Nine of Cups card here. So for some of you, you could be seeking information on a new dwelling. This could also be on an investment property, Ten of Pentacles to Four of Wands. You could be inquiring on information regarding that. I have a third message here. Some of you could be having a conversation with someone, whether it's a business partner or a counterpart, Queen of Wands to King of Wands, about either taking the relationship and going the distance with it, or possibly moving in together. What I'm not so fond of is the Seven of Swords here. But I feel like that's your energy, moving in a stealth and strategic-like way. But tell me a little bit more here about this Seven of Swords for Leo. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. The World. Nine of Wands. And the Chariot. Oof, bottom of the deck, eight of Wands. So I have a different message now for another group of you Leos. I feel that you have closed or you're about to close a relationship with an individual. I don't know which one you are. You do. All of your stories are different. But I have a group of Leos where you're the Queen of Wands and you want to be single. And your counterpart is the King of Wands and they want to commit and they want a committed relationship. You can flip-flop those roles, but I do have a suited pair that finds the other to be highly attractive, like you're attractive to one another. One wants to be single and one wants long-term commitment. And there's communication here about it. I feel like whoever doesn't want the commitment is looking to close this out. I don't know what that Seven of Swords is. The Seven of Swords could be lying, cheating, betrayal, or it could just mean I'm making the decision, right, with that decision card, making the decision to end this relationship once and for all because I take your lack of commitment to me as betrayal. And it's a pattern. We keep having this same cycle, right? Round and round, the world to the Nine of Wands. And it's like, I'm done and I'm out of here. So for some of you, this is happening like this week. There's like communication. I feel like that other person is very confused. I don't think they want you to go, but I just feel like you're out. Or whoever wants the commitment is out because the other person is just too singular and too non-committed to the connection. So I feel like whoever wants the Ten of Pentacles is making the decision this week and they're holding firm to that decision. Seven of Wands to the decision, to the World card, like I'm out. Because this is what I want. And there's like this communication. This person wants to be single. This person wants commitment. The person who wants commitment is done. Wow. Okay, I'm telling you, this is quite the fiery full moon in Taurus because, you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus and Venus rules all things that we love. So yes, the creature comforts of home and all of that stuff, but also the connections that we love. And so I do see a lot of connections this week kind of breaking up, coming to an end. Because people are really looking at them this week and saying, am I really being true? Because we're still in Scorpio season, right? So that's another thing with this full moon in Taurus. So we're looking at the things and people we love in our life and saying, what's in balance, what's not? And if it's not in balance, can I transform it? And if it can't be transformed, I'm ending it. So there will be a lot of relationships, platonic or romantic, ending this week for those of you who don't have or feel you're not receiving reciprocity or the commitment you want, etc. So for some of you Leos, it's you doing it. For others of you, it's your counterpart. Whoever wants the long term is out. And then again, I still have those messages from earlier, like some of you are inquiring on buying a home, maybe having or getting your own residence. For others of you, could be an investment property. So yeah, take all these messages, how they resonate to you. But I feel like there's an open and honest, truthful conversation this week between now and the full moon in Taurus, where someone is making the decision to walk away from a non-committed energy. Let's get you a mind info card here, please. Oh, you know what I didn't do for you, my dear, that I did for the others? Most likely outcome. I'm sorry. I should do that for you as well. Most likely outcome here for Leo. Most likely outcome here for Leo. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Whoever's making the decision is holding on to it like they're very stubborn. I just saw the Death card again. Let's get one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have Five of Wands in the upright, Ten of Swords in the upright, and Ten of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, Five of Swords. I do think someone wants to fight for the connection. Whoever's being left behind clearly wants to fight for the connection. But whoever's leaving with it is fighting for their independence. So I have someone who wants to fight to move the connection into calmer waters. Page of Swords, Five of Swords is Six Swords, communication about this disagreement and willing to fight for the connection. Let's move into calmer waters. So I have Six of Swords. And then I have someone here in the Five of Wands energy who I believe is whoever's leaving is like, no, I'm out. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. It's become too burdensome and I feel backstabbed or like betrayed by your lack of investment in this connection. For some of you where it's just like a living situation, I think you're leaving it. And for that, there could be a whole host of reasons why the person doesn't pay their fair share. Maybe you don't have, full privacy, whatever it is, or you just seem to have the opportunity to move elsewhere. It'll be different for all of you, but whoever's being left behind wants to fight for the connection, and whoever's moving forward just wants to keep moving forward. Let's get a mind info card here now, please, for the Leo Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. So I want to say, if you are leaving another connection, whether you're the one being left or you're the one leaving, obviously there's still a process of healing that is needed or required, right? Because most people don't leave a relationship happy, even when they're the ones making the decision. But I do think there's a need here for you to not it's good to go into hermit mode and do soul searching and self-reflection. Just don't sit in that too long. There's still a need to get out and communicate and be around other people, okay? So don't seclude yourself in your home or in your dwelling, and just focus on the loss. That's what that's telling me. Bottom of the deck says protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do so effortlessly, but it's important that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. So yeah, I think for some of you, this is like whoever's leaving is fighting for their peace. And I feel like they feel they are protecting their heart. Let's also get you a Moonology card now. Final Moonology card. Last message here for the Leo Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Leo, I have for you, emotions are running high. Super moon. So yeah, I do feel like this decision and the conversation regarding the decision is occurring this week between now and the full moon in Taurus on November 15th. That's what I have for you, my love. If you like that message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what your 1111 portal is. Your message here is past. Using a new deck for you. Well, not a new deck, but a deck that I've cleansed and prepared just for Virgo from now on. I love the images on this deck. Very different. Tell me more about the past. Virgo, there's something in the past that you need to clean up, my love, is the feeling I'm getting here before you can move forward, or you need to leave a situation, environment, or connection in the past. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the past. What is this past message for Virgo for this 1111 portal? One more shuffle. Thank you. That was weird. Four of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Love the imagery. King of Swords. Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. Four of Cups. Page of Cups. And the Magician. There you are, Magician. To the Nine of Cups. To the Sun. To the Two of Cups. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Leo here. Gemini or another Virgo. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's a small spread, so take those signs only if they resonate. I feel like for some of you, you had a lot of love for an individual that was in your past, that was not as committed to the connection as you were. And bottom of the deck, I have Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like Queen of Cups is your energy where you had unconditional love for this individual. You showed up, whether you're masculine or feminine, as the Queen of Cups, someone who's emotionally mature and balanced and ready for a serious relationship. And unfortunately, whoever your counterpart here was, they were in the Knight of Wands energy, so not very committed. I feel like in the past you wanted victory with this person. That you may have like had this idea or belief that the two of you would plant this seed together, like the Ace of Pentacles, and you hoped it would get to the Ten of Pentacles and all that stuff. And I feel whoever this person is, they're being represented here by the King of Swords. So their sign is irrelevant, but it's someone who's cold. It's someone who's, in this deck, not very affectionate. It's an individual who sat undecided, Two of Swords, when it came to your connection. And I think that brought you a lot of heartache in the past. I have Two of Swords, and then the Sword in the King is Three Swords. And so I feel like this connection in the past, or maybe it's happening right now, okay? I feel like it came to an end, Ten of Swords to the Four of Cups, because perhaps your cup wasn't fully accepted. It's not that it was outright rejected. It just kind of was left on the shelf. This person treated it like a maybe. I don't know if they were entertaining other cups of love, or if, I mean, for some of you, they could have been entertaining other cups of love. I just feel like this sort of was you in this Page of Cups energy, like constantly trying to offer your love. And I feel like this person just rejected it. Now, again, I don't know if it's because they were focused on other cups or focused on their past losses of a cup or cups and they weren't ready for a relationship. Like, it'll be different for all of you. But for you, it was the ultimate act of betrayal. And I feel like the relationship ended with great hardship for you. There's a need here. And of course, you just do what you want. Okay, you have divine gift of free will. But there's a need here for you to emotionally, psychologically, and energetically detach from that person. What you need to be manifesting, oh, see, and that bell went off. I'm going to take that as a little sign. What you need to be manifesting is not that particular person. Let's say they are a King of Swords. I don't know their name, right? So I'm just gonna call them King of Swords. Instead of sitting there and saying, I really hope I could have the King of Swords or Queen, right? I really want Alicia to come back into my life and live happily ever after with me, or Mark, or Joe, or whatever, Peter, whatever, right? Instead of manifesting the person, manifest what your partner, like you have to look at it as character traits that your ideal partner has. So, you know, manifest from the space of someone, asking the divine to send you someone who is your soulmate, Two of Cups, someone who is your divine counterpart, someone who will bring joy and success and vitality and happiness into your life, someone who is willing to commit to you, someone who doesn't rob you of your independence, Nine of Cups, but at the same time is also your wish fulfillment. Someone who can be very well balanced with you. Someone who's just as spiritual as you are. You know, whatever qualities you have, that is what you need to be manifesting here as a magician. This is your Mercury energy here. So I feel like instead of manifesting a particular person, instead manifest the qualities that you want and sort of leave the past in the past. If the past person shows up as your manifestation, then bravo to you. That's who you were meant to be with. But if it's another person, then that's who you're meant to be with. So it's almost like don't let your past dictate your manifestation. I hope that makes sense to some of you. Because if you just keep manifesting the Knight of Wands will consistently show up either as that person, or if it's not that person, it's that person in another meat suit, as I always say, right, in another body. Because you're just saying, I want that person, or I want someone just like that person. Well, that person is a Knight of Wands, right? Non-committal energy. Maybe even had a couple of different cups. So if you're manifesting that person, you're going to get that person in the same form, or someone else in that same form. So it's almost like don't allow your past to affect your manifestation. Manifest up, level up. If that person levels up and they show up, fantastic. If not, it's another person. I hope that I was able to make that message like clear. I hope I was able to communicate that effectively for you. So tell me a little bit more here about the most likely outcome for Virgo. Most likely outcome regarding this situation for Virgo. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups to the Knight of Wands. Well, I can only tell you what's here. Most of you are going to continue to manifest that person. Most of you are going to think about it for a hot minute. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You're going to go back and forth on this, and some of you are going to decide, I do want a new cycle in love, but you're either going to manifest that person or someone who is just like him or just like her. And so your next love offer will be that person or just like him or just like her. So, and maybe this had to come out in the cards like this to show you that if you keep manifesting that person as a Knight of Wands, that's exactly how they're going to keep coming. Nothing will change, and they'll still have multiple cups, or they'll still be non-committal. You're not manifesting your equal, and you're not even manifesting for this person to level up. You just want that person back. Okay, you're going to get them or someone equivalent to them. And meanwhile, here you are again as the Queen of Cups, right? The mature, emotionally balanced individual. And we know what happened the last time you offered your cup of love to that person or someone like them. Wasn't fully accepted, and it ended in heartbreak and betrayal for you. So yeah, I feel like this is a really important message for you here, my love, when it comes to your manifestations, about not allowing your past to infiltrate them or affect them or anything like that. Let's get you a Mind Info card. I don't know if they're called Mind Info or Mindful Info, and the box is like buried on one of the shelves. So I don't know, maybe I'm not saying it correct. I apologize. Let's get a message here for Virgo. Closing message for Virgo. One more shuffle. Thank you. Fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to the gift that you've been given. Yeah, the gift of manifestation. So use it wisely. Like I said, if the past person shows up, bravo, they elevated. Bottom of the deck, break free. Oh boy. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. If you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. I kind of also feel like this is breaking free from the past, like manifesting the past person, but take that how it resonates and only if it does to you, and then we'll get you a Moonology card. Final message here for Virgo when it comes to their manifestations and their past. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your Moonology card, my dear, we have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So I feel like for those of you who actively are manifesting the correct way, and by that I mean not the past person or someone like them, but someone who is leveled up and in it for the long run and, you know, as balanced as you and all those other wonderful qualities that you want in a person, I do feel like the energy is gaining momentum and you and that person are being put on the same path. So if that's your message, you're welcome to claim that. I feel like that's a highly claimable Moonology card with that message, but you decide for yourself if you believe it is. That's what I have for you, Virgo. That's your 1111 portal message. Please don't let your past affect your manifestations. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my love, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's see what your 1111 portal message is. Relationships. I have a new deck for you as well. Well, not a new deck. I've had this for a while, but I do love the imagery on here for you. So tell me more about relationships for the Libra collective. I just saw the Star card. I don't know if some of you have relationships in your life that you want to heal. Star again to the 10 of Wands. Relationships that have become burdensome for you. Perhaps you want to heal the burdens within various connections in your life. Tell me more about relationships here for the Libra collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have Two of Pentacles in the upright, Queen of Swords in the upright, Two of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Well, someone decided to be single after sitting on it for a hot minute. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Cups. Oh boy. The Hermit to the Lovers. Okay. Well, this could have been going on for maybe up to the last 2 years. I don't know if you were juggled or you were juggling someone else or this person was just indecisive about you. But I feel like you either recently made the decision or you're making the decision this week in this Queen of Swords energy to end this soulmate, soul bond contract here with the Two of Cups. Could be with a friend, a family member, or a lover. But for those of you, well, regardless whether or not it's a friend, a family member, or lover, your focus is going from like Queen of Swords to Nine of Pentacles. Like, I'm cutting this out, this connection that's no longer working. I've been in this, undecided about this for a while. For some of you, the person juggled you, whether it was commitment or juggled you with one or more people. And I feel like you want to end that connection and just focus on yourself. I feel like this is heartbreaking for you. I don't think it's a decision you wanted to do. I think you tried like hell to find ways. Seven of Cups. I think you searched for options to try to stop the Three of Swords here. I just feel like I do think this person rushes back in with communication and an offer, but just be mindful. You are a Queen of Swords, whether you're masculine or feminine, and this person is coming in page status. For some of you lovers to the Two of Cups, this could be a twin flame or a really deep soulmate connection. Now, it's your choice because you're the wise one here as the Hermit. So, as you're cutting this out of your life, you're becoming more enlightened. You're doing soul searching. So Hermit to the Lovers card, and the Lovers as the ultimate choice card is you will have a decision to make on whether or not you want to accept this, for lack of a better term, immature communication and immature apology from this person. This person feels abandoned by you, but I do feel that this was a non-committal energy, and the Knight of Wands is in the reverse. I think you've had it. Yeah, you want a new beginning. Oof. Let's see. In addition to the immature apology and communication. Now, if this isn't a lover, you know, this could be a friend or family member where you're like, I'm just done. I'm acknowledging you as a soulmate, right? Because they come in all shapes and sizes. But you're inconsistent. You take advantage of me. You break my heart. I'm very confused about your loyalty to me, because the pentacles are, you know, talk about loyalty in tarot because they're in it for the long run. So the Knight of Pentacles, what you bring to me, right? What you bring to the table is in the reverse. It leaves me very confused. I don't know where your loyalty lies. I mean, this could be you cutting out a friend that you feel is not loyal to you, and you're making that decision to do that. I just feel like whatever connection this is for you, I do feel they come in very immature. I mean, for some of you, this is someone significantly younger than you, but I get more of the vibe here of it's someone who just has an immature personality. So let's see, what's the message from this person? What is the message from this person? We see apology and communication. What is the message from this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. The message, Knight of Cups. So there's the apology, right? Because the page is the message and the Knight is the deliverer. So the apology is small, but it's coming with some sincerity here. Okay. The Tower in the reverse, that's your communication. The Tower in the reverse is, I don't want this connection to end, or I don't want you to leave my life. And the Five of Swords, and like, I'm willing to fight for this. Like, yeah, I'm willing to fight for this. Or I want to put an end to this. You know, the Page of Swords has one sword. The Five Swords here is 6 swords. I want to take us to calmer waters. I don't want the connection to end. So the apology is small, but it is sincere. And yeah, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, lovers. I mean, for some of you, it's definitely a strong soulmate connection, whether it's a friend, family member, or lover. For others of you, it's an actual divine counterpart. What's the most likely outcome here for Libra? I feel like you put your foot down with someone. That Queen of Swords is like, no more crap, like I'm done. And this person's like, wait. That's the feeling. I'm very childish, scattered energy, like, wait. So what's the most likely outcome here for Libra? One more shuffle. Thank you. 8 of Swords, you're going to be up in your head about it, of course, because you love whoever this is, right? This is a very, very close soul bond connection. King of Pentacles, okay, and the King of Wands. Well, look at you. Ooh, bottom of the deck, Devil to 3 of Cups in the reverse. Why did I look? I feel like you approach this conversation, this communication, after being up in your head. I think you're up in your head about the potential loss here, or the hurt or pain this person has inflicted on you. But I feel like when they show up with this apology and communication, you're in boss mode. Like King of Pentacles and King of Wands in the upright are they're the 2 top leadership cards out of the kings, right? There are 4 kings in tarot. Those are the 2, you know, willing to die on the, I hate to say die, figuratively speaking, of course, but, you know, this is the king that goes to war with his or her people, right? They don't just send people out to the battlefield, right? The King of Pentacles will send the people out to the battlefield while he or she, you know, works on their manicure. But the king will fight you with a baton, with a bat in his hand, right alongside. It always gives me that feeling of like Braveheart, right? In the Mel Gibson plays in the Braveheart movies. This is like the Braveheart king, right? Like, I will fight with my people, type of thing. Not that he was a king, but you know what I mean, if you've seen that movie. But I feel like you're approaching this very solid, very steady, knowing exactly what you want. I think you want success in the connection. I have to be honest with you. But I do think there's a conversation. I think you call this person out on their toxic traits, toxic behaviors, toxic patterns. For some of you, third-party interference, whether that's sex, drugs, other people, friends. I mean, I don't know. This person could be draining you for money, for all I know. You know, maybe they look at you like the King of Pentacles. You could be this person's parent. You know, you could be a business owner. This could be an employee who constantly takes advantage of you, but you like this person and you want to be a mentor to them. But this, whatever they just did, really pissed you off. So take it all how it resonates. Could be a different, you know, different person to each of you. Of course, all of your stories are different. But I see you being up in your head about the potential loss I have Empress now at the bottom of the deck, which is your energy. So I really do think you're in your power. I feel like this is a strategic move for some of you. I don't know why. I just heard that. So take all that how it resonates. But it looks like, I want to say this week sometime, this is coming to fruition, or, you know, this is occurring. But I do think it gives you an opportunity to discuss some toxic traits or patterns or behaviors that you feel this individual possesses. Let's get you a couple of advice cards here. For Libra, what else can you tell me about this? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have receive. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, universal wisdom, and apologies. So I do think this person is coming in with an apology. Bottom of the deck, manifest. You are always manifesting whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. So that's just a little sidebar message there for some of you. And we'll get you Moonology card now as a final message for the Libra Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Yeah, and that's your sister sign, right? So I do believe that there's incoming communication from this individual, but communication also is key for you and this person to be able to have a conversation. So whatever has transpired here doesn't happen again. That's what I have for you, Libra. If you like that 1111 portal message, you're welcome to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my love, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what hour, as a Scorpio moon, what hour 1111 portal message is. We have main obstacle, of course. I have a new deck that I'm using for you this week. It's the stained glass deck. I thought the imagery, when I found it on Amazon, I thought it was really pretty. So let's see. Tell me more about this main obstacle here for the Scorpio collective. I don't know if some of you watched that last reading I did, but as a Scorpio moon, I didn't think it would amount to much for me. And then this morning he opened up his mouth like a jackass. So his mouth is now my main obstacle. Curious to know what this is about now. Take the messages how they resonate, and only if they resonate to you. Tell me more about this main obstacle. Four of Wands. So living together, long-term commitment. Someone else has a commitment elsewhere. What is this main obstacle? That's also happiness, right? So happiness could be a main obstacle. Tell me more about main obstacle here for the Scorpio collective, please, and thank you. Five of Cups in the upright. Oh, boy. Nine of Wands in the upright. Judgment in the upright. The Hierophant in the upright. Oh, boy. Bottom of the deck, the Star. Upright. Page of Swords in the upright. Five of Wands in the upright. And then Ace of Cups. Well, Seven of Wands. Look at you. Well, I have clearly tapped into a group of Scorpios that they are eliminating the main obstacle in this particular connection by eliminating the entire connection. I have a Scorpio here who is in deep regret and remorse over having to do this. I don't think you wanted to walk away from this person. I want to say person. I don't really think it's like a situation or an environment. I don't think this is work related. I think this is someone that at some point you made the judgment call, or I don't want to say intuition, judgment call or just decision that you wanted a higher level of commitment with this person. For some of you, you actually did. This could be a spouse. I just feel like it was originally someone that you didn't want to walk away from. And now there's very deep regrets that it was a decision you had to make. Wow. Did not see this coming. The Nine of Wands, I feel like you're tired of the pattern in this relationship. Makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup. They're in it for the long run. No, they're not. They're in it for the long run. No, they're not. I feel like you're very firm and solid in this decision. The Star card is here, which tells me a tower moment occurred to some degree. Kind of like I had my mini tower this morning with him. I don't think it'll lead to this, but take these messages, how and if they'll resonate to you. I do see communication coming in while you're healing from this. I think the communication leaves you internally conflicted. But I feel like at the end of the day, most of you are going to defend, pouring into yourself, Ace of Cups, and pouring into possibly a new connection, whether you are aware of it or not. I mean, at the very least, you are defending your right to love yourself and pour into your cup, right? Because we have the Ace of Cups before the Two of Cups. And then others of you are defending your right to have a connection elsewhere, whether it currently exists or not. Wow. All right. Well, tell me more about the Five of Cups, this person that you're walking away from. Who is the who's sitting? Well, I know you're sitting in the Five of Cups, right? Oof. Okay. Who is this person that Scorpio is walking away from? Who is this person? One more shuffle. Five of Swords in the reverse. Someone you had conflict with, but you don't want to fight with this person anymore. King of Cups in the reverse. I mean, this could be someone you had a lot of unconditional love for them, but in the reverse, this is someone who's a love bomber. This is yes, they could say, I'm in it for the long run, but then back out. This is someone who's emotionally inconsistent or emotionally imbalanced in a connection. And then the Three of Swords. Wow, someone who really broke your heart. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is a past person that you're leaving in the past. This is a soulmate connection. I think you're severing a tie. Six of Cups is in the reverse. Wow, did not see that coming. So, I do think this person communicates with you. Now, you have appeared here as solid and stable, right? The Hierophant, this is what I want, this is what I know. I feel like you feel like you're being intuitively guided to like stand up for yourself. Like there's something inside of you where like you really didn't want to do this, but something in you is like, do it. If that message checks out for you, then this is your reading, okay? If you felt the inner calling and part of you is like, but I don't want to do this. And something inside of you is like, do it, effing do it, then this is your message. This person is coming in very immaturely. Page of Swords. This could be a text message or a phone call. Very small. I don't want to say small and minimize that for the cross watcher. It's not the King of Swords. It's not someone who's coming to your house and say, let's sit down right now and have a conversation because I don't want to lose you, right? This is the text message. I'm sorry. WYD question mark. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's immature energy. That's all I'm trying to say. Cross watcher, don't get upset with me. So, Page of Swords, tell me more about the message. Tell me more about the message. One more shuffle, and thank you. The message, Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Queen of Cups in the upright. Four of Wands in the upright. Well. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. There's your communication. And then you have the Three of Cups, which is a card of reunion. But then you have the Devil. Twofold message here. First message, I want to work on this. This person's going to come across in their communication as being emotionally stable. Queen of Cups in the upright. We don't read body parts, we read energy, right? So they go from King of Cups in the reverse to now Queen of Cups in the upright. So their communication now is suddenly they've grown up. Suddenly they want victory with you. Four of Wands, possibly marriage. Maybe they want to live with you. Eight of Pentacles, I'm willing to work on this connection. Communication, I want reunion. But for those of you where it was a third-party situation, you have Three of Cups to the Devil. That does not change, at least for now. I have to be honest. I have Three of Swords, and I have the Devil to the Three of Cups. So, you know, and in the Five of Cups card, there's 3 glasses of wine in this stained glass deck. 2 glasses of wine are on the table, but the 3 are on the floor. So, I mean, for some of you, it's a third-party situation. That does not change. One, I do think the person is obsessively wants a connection with you. But for those of you where it was a 3-party and that's why you were like, no more, I feel like the third party will continue. I do think that continues. When want to get advice here for you on this, even though not all of these messages are resonating for me. I certainly don't want to leave you with a cliffhanger. So what's something you probably want to know? How does this person respond if Scorpio says no? How does this person respond if Scorpio says no? One more shuffle. Thank you. What's their response if you say no? Two of Swords in the upright. I don't know what to do. That's what I feel like with that card. Two of Pentacles. I told you, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's, you ever see those cartoons? I'm 50, so, okay, maybe they don't show cartoons like they used to, but they would make that sound, whatever. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. Well, maybe if I take my rod out, they'll want me back then. Or if I offer to play with their rod, they'll want me back then. So, you know, the communication is immature. It's immature. It's, I want to work on this. Eight of Pentacles. I want to work on restoring our bonds, our emotional bonds, our connection, our happiness. I want to work on commitment towards you, with you. But if you say no, it's, I don't know, I don't know. Four of Swords, this person feels like you slayed them. Meanwhile, you're the one who's been slayed, right? That's how this whole thing started. So, in other words, this person plays victim if you reject them. And then, the Wands. I'll just leave it at that. Phallic symbol of tarot. Oh, and what happens if Scorpio says yes to this? What happens if Scorpio says yes to this? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. And if you say yes to it, your outcome is Two of Wands. Still at a crossroad, 2-2-2. The Fool. If you say yes and you're like, well, I'm at a crossroads, but then I'm going to take a chance to be with this person, Death. It's, well, death could mean it transforms. Death could mean it ends. I have Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Death card. If you give it another go, what is the most likely outcome? What is the most likely outcome? One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Well, I think the relationship has a potential to transform. I have to be honest with you. And I like that it starts off with an open and honest conversation, a bit more of a mature apology, because this person goes from Page of Swords to Knight of Cups. Open and, you know, honest conversation, Ace of Swords, and then the Three of Wands to discuss the future. And the Three of Wands goes to the Four of Wands. So I feel like for those of you, I feel like if you say yes, okay, if you say yes, I'm sorry, if you say no, this person doesn't know what to do and they don't know what to do and they feel like you've betrayed them, which is laughable because this all started with you being betrayed. But if you say yes, but you pause, Two of Wands is 2 days for me. Wands are days. So not an immediate yes. You let that person sit for 2 days and then you go back and take the chance and say, yes, I want this new beginning. I want to take you up on your offer. Then I think you do have the opportunity, if you receive their apology, their cup of love, I think there's an opportunity here to have a open and honest conversation, at least about the future. And that has the potential to transform the relationship. That brings balance to the connection. I do have Ten of Pentacles to Four of Cups. I don't know if they have to leave something else that they've been holding on to with the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to leave that up to you to decide, but it looks like that's all part of that conversation. So, yeah, if you say no, they're going to play victim, and that's kind of the end of it. If you say yes, but you wait a few days before saying yes, they are more eager to have a conversation with you about the future, the direction of the relationship, how to go from Three of Wands to the Four of Wands, which is their initial offer. And then for some of you, also coming into play is how to close out another connection, which I believe is on their part. But if it's on yours, you know, take it how it resonates. There's a lot of you watching. So that's what I have for you. I hope that that was of some help to you. And yeah, so it looks like your main obstacle is is ending this connection, but then I feel like your person has an obstacle how to try to win you back. Excuse me. Let's get you 2 cards here. Sorry if that was loud. Let's get you 2 cards here now, my love. We'll get you one from this deck and then a Moonology card. Final message here, please, for Scorpio regarding this main obstacle. What is the main, final message here for the main obstacle, please and thank you. Choice. I told you you're going to have a choice whether to say yes or no. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Maybe that's why you need that 2 days, that 2 of Wands to think it over. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input. That includes mine, okay? And feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. I think some of you are going to hear from this person like, I don't know. I'm hoping to post this on 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 11/11. So I feel like within 24 hours, some of you are hearing from this person. Take that how it resonates. Bottom of the deck. Reassess. Yes. You're being asked to take stock of your life and to let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. Whoa. All right. And let's get you a Moonology card now, please, for the Scorpio Collective. Final message for Scorpio regarding this main obstacle. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. I think we only have 1 card here. Yes. Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. Yeah, there are adjustments required in this connection. And I feel like it only occurs with a conversation, but you kind of have to make them want to have that conversation because it's the only way to get you back. I hate to tell you to be 7 of Swords like, but I'm sure at some point in the relationship, the person was 7 of Swords to you. Let's be real here. So if you have to move in a stealth and strategic like way to get a conversation that you've long needed, oh well, make them wait the 2 days. But that's up to you, my love. You do what you wish. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Sagittarius, let's see what your message is for the 11/11 portal. We have plan. You're working on a plan. You need to create a plan. Tell me more about plan. I do have a new deck here that I'm using for you. I'm so excited. Great vibes on this. So you need a plan here, my love. I just saw the Hierophant in the reverse. This could be about an institution of marriage, political institution, educational, religious, or maybe just your beliefs, but they're in the reverse. Tell me more about this plan here for the Sagittarius Collective. What do they need to know about this plan? One more shuffle. Thank you. The plan is being clarified by the 4 of Wands in the upright, the King of Pentacles in the upright, the Sun in the upright. Wow, and the Ace of Swords in the upright. I love the imagery on these cards. I'm so glad I picked this deck for you. Bottom of the deck, I have 8 of Swords in the reverse, 7 of Wands in the upright, and the Hangman in the upright. I want to take the 8 of Wands also to the King of Wands. I don't read body parts. I just read energy. Oh, I have to take this as well. Page of Wands. Well, someone is creating a plan to reach out to you. There's an individual who maybe in the past was a Knight of Wands, wasn't very, and whether it's platonic or romantic, it's just that's the energy of an individual who's not consistent, not mature. It's the friend that only calls you when they want a good time and they want to hang out or they need a favor from you. But then when you need something from them, they're nowhere to be found. That's the family member that only invites you to their birthdays and their weddings, and the rest of the year they don't really care about you or wish you a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, right? They don't even call you for your birthday type of friend. And if it's a lover, it's the person you found hot and charming, but they were incredibly inconsistent. I feel like that person is creating a plan to contact you. This person, I don't know if you were previously married to them or if you lived with them with that 4 of Wands card, but this person wants victory and success with you. This person sees you as their happiness and they want an open and honest conversation with you. This is like an epiphany. This person now suddenly has clarity on this. With the Eight of Swords, they want to, it's in the reverse. So this person has thought it through. They've released any of their negative thoughts that they had. Seven of Wands, very different depiction in this deck. This is someone who, yes, they have their boundaries, but it's almost like this person, it's not so much that they have their boundaries. It's almost like they're willing to fight people off for what they want. So I feel like this person's willing to fight for you. They've thought about this. Hangman to the Eight of Wands. They're thinking about this long and hard. What do I say? How do I say it? How do I contact Sag? What do I say when I contact Sag? But they will. King of Wands to the Page of Wands. There is incoming communication. I feel like this person is a lot more mature than the last time you talked to them. However long that was. I don't have anything here that would give me timing on this in respect to like the last time you spoke to them. So it'll be different for each of you. So what is this message that they're communicating? For some of you, they are inviting you to something. They could be inviting you to something that they're attending, like for you to be their +1, that type of thing. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. What is this message that Sag will be receiving from this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. If you've manifested this, the 1111 portal is bringing this into you. The Knight of Cups. I asked what is the communication? Knight of Cups and offer love. If it's a new person asking you out on a date, remember I said I felt like they would invite you somewhere. For others of you, it's an apology from a past person. The Chariot in the reverse. And the Lovers in the reverse. So I asked what do they want to communicate with you about? Well, there's an apology here or asking you out on a date. I feel like this is someone who, again, wants to discuss with you the imbalance in the connection, why the connection didn't move forward, or why it came to an abrupt stop. Six of Cups, this person thinks of you fondly. Even in the Seven of Pentacles card, very different depiction in this deck. This individual is looking very fondly at the Seven of Pentacles that they have harvested, and but they have planted and they have nurtured and taken care of. And all Seven Pentacles are on the vines here. So I feel like this person wants to tell you that they miss you and they're very nostalgic, but you know, they're thinking about you. They have fond memories of you. I'm telling you, this person, the Seven of Swords in this deck is very different. This is an individual who's strategizing. And again, remember I said with that plan, this person is crafting a plan on how to strategically come forward and contact you about the imbalance in the connection with you, how they remember you fondly, think of you fondly, and how can the two of you restore the connection. That's amazing. So I do think if you've been manifesting this person or this opportunity, I do believe your manifestation is coming true, and this person is putting this plan into motion during this 1111 portal, even if they don't know what the heck the 1111 portal is. Let's get a final message here for the Sagittarius Collective regarding this plan. For a second, I thought you were planning something, but looks like someone's planning to approach you, my dear. Okay, we have pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? Some of you have really turned your back on this person. You may want to pivot and at least hear them out. That's sort of the feeling that I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, yes, compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself and to someone else. Instead of being a taskmaster or a bully or a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your own back as well as that of others. So I feel like you need to be compassionate with this person, even if you're not willing to take them back. It might be good for you to at least hear them out. Let's get you a Moonology card now, please. Moonology card here for Sag. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your Moonology card, my dear. What do you need to release? Waning moon. maybe some bitterness over what transpired. I don't know. For some of you, it's releasing this connection. For others of you, it's you need to release this. I kind of feel like you have anger or resentment towards this person. And I'm not saying you have to take them back completely, but maybe again, like that first advice card kind of said, it's like pivot and think about it. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Yeah, I don't think there's any harm in hearing them out. You can still make a decision whether or not you want to accept them back into your life or not. But if you don't hear them out, you're going to spend the rest of your life wondering what exactly was it that they wanted to say, right? So that's what I have for you, Sag, for the 1111 portal message. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my love, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what your 1111 message is, my love. We have partnership. Ooh la la. Getting into this brand new lovely deck for you, which I'm still trying to get used to. But I love the imagery on it, and it felt very Capricornian to me when I looked at it. Isn't it pretty? It's really pretty. So tell me more about this partnership for the Capricorn collective. What do they need to know on the 1111 portal for this partnership? What do they need to know about this partnership? One more shuffle. So what do you need to know, my dear? Six of Pentacles in the upright. I have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I have the Five of Wands in the upright. And the Page of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck, I have Eight of Swords in the upright. To the Four Cups in the upright. Oh boy. To the Seven of Swords in the upright. And then the Ace of Swords. Well, there's a partnership in your life, whether it's platonic or romantic, where I feel like you may have been confused about this connection. I think you had a lot of internal fighting within yourself about what to do. And again, this could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life, okay? But I feel like you gave generously to this connection. I think there was a time when you were confused about it or conflicted, like internally conflicted on how to handle this connection. I feel like you're no longer confused. Seven of Cups are in the reverse. I do feel with the Page of Wands, it is you who is about to communicate something. I think you've been up in your head about it, but I think you need to address that you have felt rejected, discarded by whomever or whatever this is. I feel like a lot of you want to say this to this person. Like it's almost like you want to convey to this person how much it has bothered you and hurt you, about how they neglected you, rejected you, discarded you, did not accept your apology, did not accept your cup of love, did not accept your offer. I also think with the Ace of Swords to the Seven of Swords, you want to call them out on their deception or their lies, their betrayal, their cheating. That's a sliding scale sword card for me. So that could be little white lies. And I just, or it could be the other end of the spectrum, like I said, lying, cheating, stealing, etc. But I feel like you want to air a lot off your chest in whatever, because I think it's coming to an end. I have the Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, you're like letting go of whatever this partner. This could be at work, right? I don't know, maybe you gave your 2-week notice, but this could be the week that's like your final week. And before you leave, you're like, and before I go, you're a this and a this and a this and a this, and you're a that and a that and a that. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Like, I don't think you're looking to reconcile anything. I just think that you are no longer confused about how you were shortchanged in this partnership, whatever it is, professional, personal, romantic. And on your way out the door, you're just kind of like, oh, and by the way, it's like, I know what you did last summer kind of feeling. So I feel like it's you calling out the BS on your way out. I think you want this person or these people to know how you felt or how they made you feel. And it's like, before I close this out, I want to speak my truth. I want to call you out on your behavior. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords is 8 swords. I've been up in my head long enough. I need to release this. I need to just speak it and like say it and release it. Whoa. What happens after this Ace of Swords moment? Okay. I had the Queen of Pentacles, which I love, right? Because that's you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then I also had the Knight of Wands. So what happens afterwards? I think you're like a badass bee. I don't want to curse. And I have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, before you stop investing in whatever this is, I'm sorry, that was Knight of Wands. I said, what happens? I think you come into your power. That Knight of Wands is like, I'm going to take inspired action to stand on my principles, right? The Queen of Pentacles is a very principled individual, a very grounded individual. I don't think you do this in an emotional way. I don't think you're mother effing everyone on the way out the door, but I think you're doing this in a very dignified way, explaining why I've decided to no longer invest in this or work here or stay in this connection, whatever. You're taking inspired action to basically become, I feel like to reclaim your power. Oh yeah, the moon. For some of you, this is happening on or near the full moon in Taurus, right, which is your sister sign on Friday, November 15th. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're going to start a whole new cycle in your life where you're going to be truly happy in the Nine of Cups. So I don't know what it is that you're leaving, but for those of you on the timeline, we're like you're leaving it this week, or I want to say within the next 2 weeks, because that moon energy can continue. So realistically, I want to say between now and maybe like, I don't know, let's say November 27th, play it safe, right? Because you have the 15th. So, or up to the 29th. Let's give you a full 2 weeks there. So somewhere between like the 15th and the 29th, if you're leaving something for the last time, or it's your final board meeting, or it's your whatever final day at work, or you know the divorce is, you have like the final date for like the divorce has been set for the next 2 weeks. I think before you finally slam the door shut on whatever this is, you have a lot to say. Good for you. Actually, I want to see what the outcome is. I want to see what the outcome is. What is the most likely outcome once Capricorn speaks their mind on this issue? The World. Yeah, you're literally closing the door. This is you. You know, if you were leaving something that you really wanted to leave, I think it would have been different. I don't really think you wanted to leave this. I think you felt not unsupported. I think you felt pushed out. I think you felt rejected and replaced. And so I think you have a lot to say before you slam this door shut. So I asked, what happens? You slam the door shut. Death in the reverse. And once you do, there's no coming back, because death in the upright is transformation, and it's an ending, and it's a new beginning, and we might try this again and transform it and do it differently. No. When I close the door on this, I'm done for good. I'm not coming back. And the Chariot, and then I'm getting the F out of here. Look, this is major life turning point for you. And the Sun, where does the Chariot take you? Right to ultimate happiness. Literally 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, all rolled into one cup. The Magician, whatever you've manifested, your dreams coming to fruition. I just think on the way out the door, you're going to vafangool a few people, and you're going to tell them exactly why. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Let me get you two final like advice cards here. Not that I think you need it, because that is the most powerful reading I've seen for you in a while. This is, you're not taking any crap or any prisoners here. Let's get a mind info card here, please, for the Capricorn Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Check in. It says, when you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Yeah, I think that Eight of Swords, you've been thinking long and hard about this. So do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. I think for a lot of you, your inner guidance is telling you like to do this. Before I split the deck, let me see what your bottom card is. Ask for help. It says you're being asked to request help from another. So, you know, I think even though you might be leaving, again, for some of you, it's on your own terms. For others of you, you kind of felt pushed out or forced out. I still think that when the dust settles, you might need friends or family members to lean on. So make sure that you ask for any emotional support that you may need from other individuals in your life. Let's get you a Moonology card here, please. Final message for the Capricorn collective. I love that where you're headed to is like you're getting in the car. I don't know, for some of you literally, maybe for others just figuratively, and literally driving into the sun, right? Happiness, what you have always wanted for yourself. I mean, it just... I don't think I've ever seen major arcanas play out that way, right? You had world, death in the reverse. Actually, all of it to come were major arcanas, right? Because you had world. I've never seen that combination in all my years. You had world, death in the reverse. When I shut that door, I'm bolt locking it for freaking good. And then I'm getting in my chariot and I'm going towards my happiness, which I manifested. I mean, that was just beautiful energy there. Beautiful. I don't think I haven't seen that like ever. Final message here for Capricorn. One more shuffle. Thank you. Final message. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Well, I think you're going to give these people a piece of your mind on the way out the door because of everything they took from you or maybe took you for granted. Bottom of the deck, expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Yeah, well, it's going to be powerful, right? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. That is your 11/11 message. I don't think I've ever seen you so spunky and pumped up to shut the door on anything in your life, but I'm just so proud of the Capricorn collective, and I especially love that you are literally taking yourself to the next level, and it's one that you're manifesting and co-creating with the universe. And it literally, I feel like 2025 is your best year yet. So good for you. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. I'm choking up on this. I think that was so beautiful. Please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my friend, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what your 11/11 message is. Truth. Oh boy, Aquarius wants the truth about something, or someone wants to tell you the truth about something. Tell me more about truth here for the Aquarius collective. I have the Seven of Pentacles to the Hermit in the reverse. Someone wants to come out of hiding. Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles again. Someone wants to come out of hiding after breaking your heart, or you want to come out of hiding after breaking theirs in order to speak the truth. The Devil, oh, and the Fool. Okay. Tell me more about the truth here for the Aquarius collective. Tell me more about the truth. One more shuffle. Thank you. The truth is being clarified by the Strength card, okay? The Eight of Pentacles in the upright, the Three of Swords, we see that again, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's communication. I don't know yet if you're giving it or receiving it. I'm about to find out for you. Although it'll be different for each of you, but we'll see what the majority of the collective is doing. I have the Ten of Wands in the upright, the Magician in the upright, the Sun in the reverse, and the Six of Cups in the reverse to the Eight of Swords. There's someone here who is trying to manifest a comeback. I don't know if they're manifesting correctly or if they know how to manifest, or they're just wishing and praying. This individual is not happy. This is someone who's miserable. They can't let go of the past or what happened in the past. They can't stop thinking about it. This is someone who ruminates on it constantly. I feel like they want to have the strength to come forward to try to work on this heartbreak. So there's communication coming in. Upright if it's that person. Reversal if it's Aquarius. Who is making the contact? Six of Swords, it's you. Or no, I said upright if it's the other person, reversal if it's you. So Six of Swords, yeah, this person is coming towards you, literally wanting to move towards you, take the relationship into calmer waters. Page of Swords, more communication. So what is the communication coming in from this individual to Aquarius? Like, I want to speak the truth, or I want to tell you the truth now. What is the truth that this person wants to speak to Aquarius? One more shuffle. Thank you. Their truth, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Whatever deceptive behavior that was, this is someone who wants to come clean. That's why they need the strength. This person wants to be honest about any deception, whether that's, you know, for me, the Seven of Swords card is a sliding scale sword card, right? So at the lower end, it's like you caught them in a bunch of white lies. And the middle is like they're a consistent liar, but, you know, they're not lying that the house is burning down when it's not. But then you have the ultimate, right? Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, betrayal, deception, infidelity, etc., etc. Whatever that is for you on that sliding scale, this person wants to come clean. Seven of Cups, maybe about options, choices, or confusion that they had. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who maybe wants to tell you the truth about something that they are toxically codependent on. And I say that because the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is a very independent individual. They don't really need anything or anyone for financial resources or emotional or physical or spiritual like assistance or any. This is someone who they don't really need anyone. They may want a person, but they don't need them. In the reverse, this person has an addiction. Could be sex, could be drugs. I feel more like they are toxically codependent on something or someone, which is perhaps why they engaged in the Seven of Swords behavior, that they now want to come clean. So I feel like this is someone telling you not only the behavior that they had, but why they had it, if that makes any sense. Bottom of the deck is Judgment to the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this person wants a rebirth in the connection with you. What is the most likely outcome here? What is the most likely outcome here for Aquarius? Now, obviously, your outcomes will all be different, but let's see if we can get the majority, you know, for the majority of you watching. What is the most likely outcome here, please and thank you? Most likely outcome, Five of Cups in the upright. Nine of Swords in the upright. Four of Cups in the upright. For all, you know, not for all. I mean, for some, the communication, the Eight of Wands is you're rejecting them. I shouldn't say rejecting them. Let me take that back. It's not a yes. It's not a no. I'm very remorseful for what transpired here. It really hurts my heart and my head. I think about it all the time, but I'm not sure if I can accept your apology at this time. It's not a yes and it's not a no. It's a maybe. Four of Cups. Let me think about it. Let me sleep on it. This person in the pulp deck, which I got for Christmas last year. I think last year or the year before. This individual has their head, you know, resting on their arm, sort of like on a table. Like, I got to think about this. So it's not a yes. It's not a no. It's I have to think about it. That's the communication. Ten of Pentacles. I have to decide for what's good for me for the long run and how you fit into it. Oof. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Looks like there's a truth bomb coming your way this week. The moon here really, you know, in that Eight of Swords card, the moon sticks out. And then I also have the one sword, the sword of truth, which is, you know, the Page of Swords and all that is carrying. And that's highlighted by the moon. So I think for a lot of you, you are hearing from this individual between now and the full moon in Taurus, which is taking place on November 15th or 16th, depending on where you live in the world. Let's get you some final messages here, please, for the Aquarius Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. I did say one more shuffle. Detach. You're being asked to detach from something or someone that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly in the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. So let go of the attachment or let go of the desired outcome and just kind of see what happens. Bottom of the deck, presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you may miss its beauty. Let's get you a Moonology card here, please, for the Aquarius Collective. Please give me a Moonology card for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your Moonology card, my dear, a time for healing. Balsamic moon. And maybe that's what you need, you know, is to rest and heal before you give this person your definite answer. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So I do feel for most of you, this is all transpiring between now, excuse me, and the end of Scorpio season. So that's what I have for you, my love. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. Wow. Your 1111 message, my dear, is all focused on goal. I have a new deck for you, which I used the other day when I did the weekly read. I used it at the end for the collective reading. I love the images on it. It's watery and earthy, though, and it was like very Piscean for me when I saw it. So let's see. Tell me more about this goal here. There's a goal here. Don't take your eye off the goal, off the target. Tell me more about the goal here. Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something. Is the goal to walk away from something? What is this for Pisces? Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, deciding whether or not you want to continue investing in a particular situation, environment, or connection. Tell me more about this goal here for Pisces. One more shuffle. Thank you. The goal is being clarified by the Strength card in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles in the upright, the Magician in the upright, and the Seven of Cups in the upright. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the Nine of Wands in the upright, and the Sun card. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles I'm going to take, and the Temperance. Oh, God, to the Six of Wands. How could I not? So, your goal right now is to gather the strength you need, okay, to start, one, investing in yourself, two, manifesting the life that you want. You literally have, if you choose to walk through that doorway, whatever that means for you, whatever you're leaving behind, okay, once you walk through that doorway, you're going to be hit with a multitude of different options, okay? And it's important for you right now to, one, your goals should be gathering the strength to leave whomever or whatever this is. Two, gathering the strength to Six of Pentacles. Either you have to create money or, create money, like generate money or generate savings or like put money aside in order to leave whatever it is you're leaving. So like if you want to leave a job, please make sure you find another job. That should be your goal, is to use, really go deep and use all your strength and courage to find another job, right? Don't just quit spontaneously. For others of you, if you have to leave a situation, maybe find another job or have the strength and courage to pull back on spending so you can save money. There's a need here for you to save money because of some departure. And then your third message here is to not stop manifesting what you want, because you're going to be hit with a lot of options when you decide to start investing in your future. Like, I'm saving money to leave, or I'm saving money to get a new house, or I'm looking for another job to leave this job. You're going to be hit with a lot of options, so you better know what you want. So when the other options appear, you know what your goal is. So leaving one job for another job, the minute you consciously make that decision and you decide a Six of Pentacles to invest in finding a new job, so you're putting out the resumes and the feelers and applications and making the phone calls, you better know what kind of job you want, because you're going to be hit with like 7 different job offers like that. And it can get overwhelming. And then in that respect, the Seven of Cups card can mean confusion. So it's like, before you start house hunting or looking for another residence or looking for a job, whatever that is for you, before you start investing in it, there's a need for you to know exactly what it is that you're manifesting, okay? Because I feel like when this comes in, it's a lot, and you need to be like prepared, like you need to be prepared for it. So here I have the Wheel of Fortune, new beginning in your life, new cycle at the very least. The Nine of Wands, I feel like you made it. You made it. When you get to this stage, when you have the strength and courage to leave whatever it is you're leaving, and you start investing in something else, yourself, like I said, whatever that is, and you manifest what you want, you're hit with a lot of options. I feel like once you do this, there's a new cycle of your life. And I feel like that Nine of Wands card is so different. I'm so glad I picked this deck for you, Pisces, because in the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck or other decks that kind of use that artwork, the person's on the battlefield and they want to fight again. And in this one, it's just like, I'm done fighting. I'm done with the patterns. I'm ready to rest. I'm ready to rest. I'm ready for a new beginning. It's kind of like, and it's just the energy she gives off in this card. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fight on this battlefield. It's a cause I no longer want to fight for. That was the feeling I got when I saw it. And that's why I was like, I think some of you are gearing up to leave something or someone behind because you just don't want to fight for it anymore, whatever it is. I do feel there's victory and success and happiness with the Sun card. The Nine of Pentacles, a lot of you becoming more independent financially, spiritually, emotionally, getting your own place, making your own money. Temperance, being a lot more balanced in your life. And the Six of Wands, like that's your victory. You kept fighting in this environment, situation, or connection, looking for victory, and it never came. And you're not a quitter for giving up, because what you decided to do instead was, instead of investing and fighting for that, I'm going to invest in myself and my future. And I'm going to fight for myself and fight for my future. And when you do that, that's your victory. That is your victory. I love this for you. How does Pisces gather this strength? Because strength is in the reverse. So some of you are scared. This could be fear. How does Pisces conquer this strength in the reverse? How do they conquer strength in the reverse? One more shuffle. Two of Wands in the upright. The Fool, just take the risk. I know it sounds crazy. Five of Swords. Fight for it. Fight for it. Fight within yourself to gather the strength and courage you need. It's in there. You have used it over and over again when you were fighting for whoever and whatever that is. You certainly can find it within yourself to find it now. You're at the crossroads of your life. You don't have to, but you have a new world, a new opportunity, a new beginning waiting for you. All you have to do is a little internal fighting to gather the strength and courage that you need. King of Pentacles. I think this puts you on the road to financial abundance. I don't know what it is that you're leaving. I just think that you'll never be completely dependent on anyone else financially, or no one will be able to hold finances over your head anymore. I think it empowers you incredibly. All right, where is Pisces going? Most likely outcome here for Pisces. I mean, we kind of see happiness, making money, hand over fist, balance, victory, but most likely outcome here for Pisces. What is that? That's nothing. That's 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles rolled into one, basically, in the Sun card. That's where you're headed. Oh, God. Beautiful. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Where are you headed, my love? Three of Swords in the upright. I know. Queen of Pentacles. I know. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Wands. Well, at least you're moving on to a new beginning. I think a lot of you, part of you feels like you are being selfish. Part of you feels, where you headed, right? That's what I asked. Part of you feels like you're being selfish. Some of you could have children. There's, in the Queen of Pentacles card here, she holds her pentacle in one hand and a baby in the other. So whether you're masculine or feminine, some of you have a family or children, and you feel like you're being selfish by putting them ahead. You feel like you're stabbing them in the back or stabbing them in the heart the way you were hurt. Like if you're leaving a family, like asking for a divorce, and there's children involved, you could feel like you're betraying the family. If you don't have kids, but you just have like a family, you could feel like you're betraying your family or betraying the ideal or concept that you grew up believing a family was. Like if you're very religious, you could feel like, I don't know, let's say you're Catholic, it's just an example. You might feel like this, it kind of goes against my religion, right? It's like there's something here where you feel like you're betraying someone or something else, and that you're being selfish. So that's currently where you're headed. That might be why you don't have the strength to fully do this, because it's like you're second guessing yourself. I do see you coming out of it, Eight of Wands, quick movement and moving towards your new beginning. So it's okay that you sit in this, right? You have to work through these emotions. I think you end up fighting your way out of this, is what I think you end up doing. I think you end up realizing that you have to put yourself for, oh yeah, Queen of Swords. I think Queen of Swords to the Chariot. I think you're a little clouded right now, but I think clarity comes for you. And once you make the decision to go, whatever this is, once that becomes your goal, you go. in that Chariot. There's no turning back. I just think right now you're in neutral, and that's okay. You take your time. That's what I have for you, my love. Let's get you some advice cards here. Advice card, please, for Pisces, or any additional information you have for them, please, and thank you. And I have slow down. So remember what I said, if you need to, that's okay. Put the brakes on. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity. So maybe that's what you need, this kind of pause, kind of tap on the brakes and really think about everything. Maybe that's how you fight your way through internally to get the courage and strength you need. Bottom of the deck, break free. Oh, God. There you go. So, wow. All right, let's get you a Moonology card here, my love. Moonology card here, closing message for the Pisces collective, closing message for Pisces. One more shuffle. Thank you. Moonology card, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. When we actually have a full moon in Taurus on November 15th, so it's, or 16th, depending on where you live in the world. So 4 to 5 days away. Create your goal. And, you know, if you want, move forward. It's time to release negativity. It could be negative thoughts, feelings that you're betraying someone. Those feelings of feeling selfish. I know, I've been there. But that full moon in Scorpio tells me that, you know, this full moon in Taurus is happening in Scorpio season. So I do feel by the end of the Scorpio season, most of you will have the strength and courage you need to make a goal or a plan to leave and really exit whatever this is for you. So that's what I have for you, my love. That's your 1111 portal message. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Well, there you have it, collective. Those are your 1111 messages for your various zodiac signs and placements. And I'll do a quick collective reading now using the card at the bottom of the deck. We have present. This could be talking about present time, or this could be talking about an actual present that you're receiving, or someone wants to like present you with an offer. So tell me more about present here. I have Page of Cups in the reverse to the 10 of Cups. Okay. Delayed communication. I saw the 10 of Cups again. Some delayed communication here finally maybe coming in. The Lovers to the 2 of Wands. Okay. Someone could be making at a crossroads and making a choice. That is the ultimate, right, choice card in tarot. So tell me more about this present here for the collective watching, for all of my subscribers. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Present is being clarified by the Emperor. The 2 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. And Justice. Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck. The Lover's card again. The 10 of Swords. I have a Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. 7 of Cups. Well, this isn't looking good. And then the High Priestess to the 5 of Swords. Some of you have... I thought it was going to be a little bit better of a reading, but we'll see where it goes. Some of you are taking control of your life after sitting in indecision for far too long. Clearly, there was a 3 of Swords moment. It just didn't appear here because I go from 2 of Swords to 4 of Swords. So as a reader, I look to see what's not on the table. So after some type of heartbreak, someone is taking control. I assume it's you watching this, right? Taking control of your healing and wanting or demanding. Some of you could be demanding or wanting truth, equality, balance, fairness, moving forward in a particular connection. Like you're calling justice on it. I have the 10 of Swords to the Lovers. So for a lot of you, one, it's a decision you're making to walk away from a connection, regardless whether or not it's platonic or romantic. Excuse my voice. I was talking a lot. You've made a decision to walk away from a connection that left you very wounded and feeling betrayed. For others of you, this is just coming to an end. So whether it was due to betrayal or not due to betrayal, you're making the decision to put an end to that connection. Now, for some of you, this is because you want to nurture yourself after some type of deceptive behavior from your counterpart. Either they were confused, they were non-committal, they were juggling you with other people, you caught them in some type of deception. On the low end, Seven of Swords, could be telling lots of little white lies. And then on, the higher octave of this is lying, cheating, stealing, deception, infidelity, etc. So it's different for all of you. But I feel like you want to nurture yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. It's like I want to take control here to nurture myself, nurture my healing, nurture my space, nurture my money. I'm making the decision to end this connection because I need justice. And this is something you are deciding to do in the present. Right behind that, I have action needed and then reward. I don't know if there's like a karmic reward with justice. This could be a karmic reward. Let's find out what this is all about. I do have the High Priestess here to the Five of Swords. I feel like you're using your intuition to do this. What is justice here for the collective? What is this karmic justice here for the collective? One more shuffle, please and thank you. Your karmic justice, that Five of Swords came out again to the High Priestess, to the Nine of Wands. I feel like you had to undergo this pattern with this person until you finally got it. I know that sounds crazy and stupid, but that's how these karmic lessons are learned. So I feel like this was a repetitive cycle of fighting with this person for equality. You finally had to get to a point where you wanted justice so badly, even if it meant leaving this person behind. And that is what brings you to this higher octave, higher vibration, more intuitive spiritual being with the High Priestess energy here. Wow. Okay. The person that you're leaving, what are they going to do? What is the person that the collective is leaving? What do they do? What's their next action towards the collective? One more shuffle. Thank you. Most likely next action towards you. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Angry, jealous, temperamental. This is my 4-year-old throwing a temper tantrum in the middle of Walmart. The Star. Angry but healing. And the Page of Cups in the reverse. Immature and delayed communication coming to you. Bottom of the deck, I have Death to the Ace of Swords. Somebody may want to have a discussion about transforming the connection. The Page of Cups is still communication, but because it's delayed when received, it's like a little too late. Kind of like when it comes in, it's like bad news because it's like a little too late. So this is an immature energy here that you're dealing with. Obviously, if they're engaging in Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords behavior. And you're now resonating as a Queen of Pentacles or, the High Priestess. This is really low vibe for you. So what is this Page of Cups, this delayed message that the collective receives? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. The delayed message, Nine of Swords. I can't stop thinking about what happens. The Five of Cups. I have so much regret and remorse over what occurred. The Ten of Pentacles. I want everything with you. The happily ever after. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. I want victory with you. You are the Empress or Emperor. Here is my apology. What does the collective do with this? What is the collective? And remember, you have the divine gift of free will, but we're just going to tap into a little futuristic collective energy to see what will most of you do with this Knight of Cups offer. It's delayed. I think a lot of you are peed off, I'm going to be honest. What does the collective do about this? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Devil. The Hierophant. And the King of Pentacles. I think you are... I don't know if you're rejecting it or accepting it. Whatever your answer is, you are obsessed with what you want. The Hierophant is an individual who they know exactly what they want and what they believe in. It is the most solid earth, stubborn energy in tarot. And no offense to Taurus, but that's why it's attributed to Taurus, okay?
So yes, it could be higher level of commitment, higher education, spirituality, religion. But at the core of it, it's someone who they believe what they believe and it's rooted in concrete and there's no negotiation. So I asked what your response will be. I don't know. It'll be different for all of you. But whether it's yes, no, or maybe I need to think about it, you are obsessed with, I know what I know and I want what I want. And it's not open for negotiation because I am King of Pentacles, whether I'm masculine or feminine. I'm rock steady, stable, and I'm looking for the same. I feel for a lot of you, it's a lover with that lover's card, but even if it's a friend or a family member, it's like, I know what I want out of a friendship or a family connection because I know what I bring to the table. And remember, you showed up as Queen of Pentacles and we don't read body parts. So there's only one King of Pentacles and one Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is Spirit's way or the universe's way of conveying that you're just as rock solid and stable while you're nurturing yourself and your home and your space and all that. You're going to be even more, right? Because I hate to make it hierarchical, but King of Pentacles in the suit is one higher up than the Queen. So, I mean, by the time this delayed apology offer comes through, I feel like you're really in your power at that point. And like, if this person's not coming on equal footing, I mean, I don't know what some of you are going to do. I have the 10 of Wands to the Magician to the 3 of Swords. I don't think this person, Page of Wands in the reverse, I just don't think they're going to match your energy. I have to be honest. But regardless of what your decision here is, collective, I see you standing very firm in what you want and in what you desire. And you're capable at this point and strong enough to say no if that's what you choose to do. And if you say yes, I feel like this individual needs to meet you where you're at. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Let's get you additional advice card here, please, for the collective watching. One more shuffle. Thank you. What do we have here, my dear? Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. So you being very brave, leaving this person in the past. Bottom of the deck, speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. I feel like that's what like a lot of you are doing. Lord have mercy, this full moon is taking a toll on a lot of connections. Let me have a Moonology card here, please, for the collective as a closing message. One closing Moonology card for the collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your Moonology card, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Some of you have stayed in this connection out of pride. I have to win. I have to win this person over. I have to win this person on my side. I have to win this person from someone else. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. We do have a full moon in Taurus. Like I said, at the end of this week, I feel like this full moon is very significant to this energy, to this decision. And bottom of the deck, new moon. A new start is coming. So by the time we have a new moon, which I think is December 6th, might be the 1st or the 6th of December, I feel like most of you are an entirely new cycle. Surrender to the divine. I think from there on out, you are giving it to God, and whatever happens, happens. And I think you're on a new path, collective. I think a lot of you are shifting to a new timeline just in time for 2025. Not all of you will do that, and that's okay. But most of you are, and that's why this is coming up in a collective reading. So bravo to you for being brave. That's what I have for you, collective. Those are your 1111 portal messages. If you like any of these messages or you wish to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for all of you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.